don't tell Chance.
I am not going to tell Chance.
Be
I don't want him
quiet.
to
Be quiet.
call.
We'll see if he calls. Let's see who he calls. You think he'll call me or you?
Well, he can wait about 30 minutes and then call. How's that?
How's it go?
Wait 30 minutes.
Hey, Chance. Hey,
Wait,
how you doing?
Wait 30 minutes and then you can call.
Okay, all right. Here we go.
Hey, it's the Nostalgic PodBlast, and you're doing something somewhere, I hope. Damn you, Harry Apes.
What is this, the third time you've done this
I think
today?
it's the third time today. Except you're now here, and we just had some wonderful hamburgers.
Yeah, I
cooked
didn't come over the first time,
Yeah.
but knowing that Susan's a great cook,
Yeah.
Tom says, you want to come over for burgers.
Yeah.
You know,
man.
And I've been in the house all week long, haven't been anywhere except to Publix supermarket, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I felt the need to get out a little bit. I mean, this
my sister's
this
here.
shut-in stuff sucks.
It does.
It's just terrible.
Call us, Jackie. Tell us your COVID. Tell us a COVID-19 story, because we don't seem to have any COVID problems over here.
Well, let's hope we don't have any.
Well, we don't. Hopefully, we don't.
What are you doing?
I'm going to do a COVID-19 thing.
Is that what that is?
And now the Nostalgic PodBlast takes a look at the coronavirus.
That's Susan.
You mean the COVID-19, right?
No, Chinese
okay,
virus.
You guys have it your way. COVID-19.
Isn't it the Chinese virus? Is that where it started?
You have to look.
Babies.
Wait. What? You know what that is? That's Chance opening up a Corona beverage. I guess we really shouldn't make fun of it, should we? Let's be serious now.
He likes those big old, what do you call them?
Foster
cans.
Foster
yes.
cans. Those big cans. Are they from Australia?
Yeah.
Where are they from?
I don't know. I don't drink the stuff.
I don't either.
But he was talking about his man boobs. I heard that. You know, it's because he drinks and eats too much.
Well, yeah. Well, we all
He's a little guy.
We all tend to do that from time to time. But the problem being is we don't exercise enough.
But you know, on a serious note, with all this Corona stuff, I just haven't had an appetite.
Really?
I
Really?
I don't know. I do eat. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Well, RYAN DeHues checked in earlier. Let's see if he's.
Who, Ryan?
I know Scott's serious. What do you mean, Scott?
Who? I can't see.
Anyway, I don't do that no more, Scott.
Do what? What is he talking about?
Well, me and Scott were in bands together when we were younger. Scott still plays. I don't. The drum set's in the other room, though. There is a drum set in the other.
I thought that was Chris's drum set.
It's mine now.
Oh, I see.
Oh, Australia. I don't know what that means, but okay. But anyway, so
We have nothing better to do.
But see, that's why I want. See, that's why I've got the screen here now, which you folks can't see. I've got a really giant 100-inch screen that will come down, and will feed the Facebook feed, so we can just glance over and see exactly what everyone's saying and comment on it. That way, no one has to turn around. Like I've got to turn around to see.
Well, that'll be nice.
You know, so that's good that we'll be able to do that.
Well, can't you look at it on your laptop too?
Well, no, because I'm using a laptop to play clips.
You can.
I could.
You know.
Yeah, I could.
Have multiple screens going.
I could.
It's a MacBook. I mean, it'll do everything.
It'll do everything.
It'll even talk to you.
I can't believe Chance hasn't called.
Oh,
me.
don't.
No, I just want to see if he maybe not.
No,
okay.
don't encourage him.
No,
Please don't.
I just don't know why he hasn't called. I just can't believe it. It's unbelievable.
Maybe he's passed out. Maybe he's drunk.
Maybe he doesn't know we're live right now. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, one of the shows we were going to talk about in the future is westerns. We're not going to do that today, because we're not ready to do that. I don't have any information in front of me, and neither does Al. And this is just another impromptu scenario. Al came over for burgers. I said, "Well,
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the food."
There you go.
I'm just joking.
He didn't have to pay a dime for it. I mean, that's all there is to it. But we've
I
got
have to tell everybody. I've known Tom for I guess 30+ years.
Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is.
We worked together at Turner.
Yep.
And I remember, I I worked down in the film department, and was it Eddie or somebody? Anyway,
It was Eddie.
somebody said there's a guy up in production. He just came here. He's a big film collector.
Yeah.
You need to meet. That's how I met Tom.
Yeah, yeah.
Long
And I
time
remember I
ago.
came down there, and it was. Why did they have stairs going up to y'all's room? Was there something underneath
You're talking about
in the
on
film
Tech-
in the film
on-
room? In
on
the film
Techwood?
room, yeah, on Techwood. There was a. You had to walk up some steps to get to your.
Well, that was at the end of the building.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're on the ground floor, you had to, we were on the
Upper.
upper level.
Okay, because I remember you go to the film department there at Turner, and you had to go up the stairs, and there you guys were.
Yeah, we were on the.
And I remember going in there, and you had all. I want to say those reels were orange, but they were really cool looking reels. There was a whole stack of them, and
film reels.
a film. Well, they had film on them, and
They were orange.
yeah, they were documentaries or something from Australia or not Australia.
Yeah, they were.
something. And you said that they were going to throw those away, and you wanted the reels.
I wanted the reels. Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
I wish
the
I
reel-
kept the film too.
Yeah, because the reels are really unique looking. I remember. I really
they're
want to say they
European
were,
reels.
Yeah,
I don't know where they were from, but
they were
from
orange
the UK.
as I recall. But they were. Oh, look, we have a call. Let's see who it is.
We know who it is.
I wonder who it could be. Could it be Chance? Are you there? Hello, caller. Are you there? Wait a minute. There you go. Hello, caller. Are you there? Hello.
Good. He's
Oh
quiet.
wait, no. That was me. I pulled you. There you go. He's there now, right? Are you there now?
Yes, sir. Hey.
Oh, he's too loud. Turn him down.
Hey, guys.
Turn him down.
All right, let me turn off my radio in the background
Okay, you got a radio going
because
in the
there's a
background.
delay.
And that's
All right,
Chance.
here we go.
That's
All right,
Chance,
it's off. Hey, guys.
the third member of our team of.
You know, the only
Cronies.
the only good thing to come out of this coronavirus,
Is what?
I don't have to be around Chance.
Oh, but wait, where's my
There it
rim
is.
shot? Wait,
Yeah. Zing.
I don't.
where's my rim
That's so
shot?
nice, Al.
Wait.
I miss you, too.
Wasn't that
He
nice of
drives
him?
me crazy. What?
That was just so nice of him, I tell you. It was just so.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to play.
Yes, I love that theme.
It was-
I love that theme for Medical Center.
Yeah, it's a good theme.
I'm not a fan of it.
Oh, but Al, it blasts you into the PodBlast universe if you listen to it. There's that.
Oh, I've heard it before. That's okay. We don't need your sound
What
effects.
about we just mellow out with this song right here? Yeah. Welcome to the Chance Bartel Show. I'm just kidding.
No, guys.
I'm kidding.
Hey, how were the hamburgers? I'm so jealous. You talked about them earlier today. Tom, how
they
were they, Al?
They were delicious.
Yeah, cooked them on the grill, fresh.
Who made them, Susan or Tom?
I made them, but I put special meat seasoning on them from Chef Prudhomme from New Orleans, and which put just a little bit of a little kick to them, and they were really good.
And Susan's great iced tea.
Really good. Yes.
She
Fresh,
She's
fresh
the best.
Louisiana
She makes-
iced tea.
She makes the best tea.
I like Dale's marinade on my steaks and burgers. I don't know if you guys have ever tried that.
I've
I
heard
want
of
to try
it.
what you just talked about, Tom.
Yeah, I've heard of that, but I've never. Have you ever tried that? It's a liquid.
I've never
It comes
tried
in liquid form, right?
Correct. It's a marinade. It comes in a
Yeah,
bottle.
yeah.
You can find it at Publix or Kroger in
Yeah.
the Atlanta area. I think it's out of Alabama.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my bottle right now. I got a sealed bottle in my fridge.
Look at my lava lamp.
Yeah, Birmingham,
I
Alabama.
noticed that.
Sorry, I mean.
You're gonna leave it on all the time?
Well, no, I'm not going to leave because if if I leave it in the lava lamp, I've got a Beatles yellow submarine, and Al's got one too.
It looks like a dripping
And-
penis.
Yes, and we both.
Al, you look well, Al. I'm glad that you're all right. And
Well, what makes you think I would look okay? You know?
Well, he was concerned of your
you're so
welfare.
defensive. My gosh, I give you a compliment.
Only
and
against you.
you attack.
He was concerned with your welfare, Al.
I'm fine.
Well, you look good. I'm
Well, thank
watching you
you.
guys on the camera.
Well, thank
Anyway.
you, thank you. Well, we were eating, okay?
We were
eating upstairs,
That's right.
me and Tom and Susan.
Right.
And you kept texting. We couldn't even eat. You wouldn't let up on the text.
I did.
You were persistent.
I was desperate. I'm like, oh my God, Al went to went to Tom's?
Yeah.
Stay West, we've got to get on the air.
Well, this is the first time I've been anywhere all week. I haven't been anywhere. I stayed home.
And I had to talk him into
Well, have
it.
you showered today?
I did shower. It was
Yes.
2 days.
Be honest.
Yes, he
No,
did.
no, I
Okay.
did. It was the first time in 2 days.
Oh, God.
I don't go anywhere, so why should I shower?
That's true.
Agreed. Now, if you're admitting you didn't go anywhere in those 2 days,
I
then
did
cool.
not.
But
I went to Publix.
you know the
Oh.
guidelines.
Wait,
Okay.
wait, what are the guidelines? Wait, what are the guidelines?
the
federal
guidelines,
guidelines.
number one, stay away from Chance.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. So for stay away from Chance.
Thing two.
All right. Wait. There it goes. So
I have the guidelines right here in my hand.
what are they?
It's
Tell
President.
us.
We don't
It's
need
the
to hear them.
coronavirus guidelines for America.
Right.
Well, okay.
Wait. So is the mask thing the in thing? Because that's what I noticed in the past couple of days. Is more and more people are now wearing the mask.
Well, you know, if Jesse James were around today, he would love this, wouldn't he?
Yes, he would.
Why don't Chance wear
Because
a
he could
mask and cover
rob
his
and
mouth up?
pilfer wearing a mask legally, and it'd be no problem.
Well, you can wear a mask and cover your mouth up. Then you would mumble. It's just like,
Guys,
Like my fez.
here are the official guidelines real quick. All right? If you feel sick, stay home. Do not go to work. If your children are sick, keep them at home. Contact your... If you are an older person, ow, I'm kidding, I had to jump back at you a little bit, or have a serious underlying health condition,
well,
stay
we
at
all
home and
know
away
how
from other
old you are. Shall I tell everybody?
No, it's
No,
okay.
no.
If
Okay,
someone
all
in your
right.
household is tested positive, keep
Right.
the entire household at
Well,
home.
no kidding.
This is serious. I'm not making light of this. This,
No.
this is serious. I think we're doing a service to our followers
I
and
think they
listeners.
probably know, Chance.
Yeah, they probably do.
It is kind of common sense, isn't it?
It is
It
common
is. And I
sense.
think you make a good point. I'll stop reading because
Yes.
we have a very educated audience.
But wait. So the mask is in now. I wasn't paying attention. So the mask
no,
is he recommending? Are they recommending?
well, this was mailed to me a week ago.
Oh,
so,
okay. Well, then no.
All right, let me look. Work or study from home whenever possible. Avoid social gatherings in groups of more than 10 people.
Right.
Avoid eating or drinking at bars and restaurants. Well, they're closed now, so that's
Right.
scrapped.
Right.
Avoid travel.
Uh-oh.
Shopping trips and social visits. Do not visit nursing homes. I'm almost done. And
That
or
means
retirement.
that Chance can't come over here. Chance can't come see
That's
us.
what
or
that
Chance
means.
can't
Well, I
say-
am in a hotbed. In Georgia, I'm in Cobb County. And you know what, guys? I care about you guys. I love you both like brothers.
But Cobb County
and I
is.
could be a carrier. I'm not sick.
All right.
But look, at Dobbins Air Force Base, Tom, you work in Cobb, so you know what's going on
Right.
here.
All right.
In my opinion, when they let that cruise ship dock and they disembark the ship passengers at Dobbins Air Force Base in Cobb, near where I live, and
All
it's
right,
near
okay,
Truist
okay.
Park.
Calm down.
All right.
Calm down. Calm down. Let somebody else
You
talk.
catch my drift. I think that's why
Let somebody
that
else
lends
talk.
it to
So-
Cobb.
so-
Anyway, I'm in Cobb, so I don't want to infect you guys, but I'm so friggin' clean. I shower head to toe when I come home.
Yeah.
We
I
know
don't
you're a germaphobe, but that's okay.
That's okay.
I
That's
am.
fine.
I'm worse than Howie Mandel and Howard Stern combined. Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's okay too. That's okay.
That's all right.
And
Now
my,
be quiet.
And my Trump guy is just
What?
loving it. Mr. President Trump baby. So anyway, in lieu of virus and infections and yard work, which is what we were doing yesterday, what have you been doing, Al? What's been taking up all of
What
your
have I
time?
been doing?
What's been preoccupying your time? Because we haven't been doing the show. So what's been preoccupying your time?
I get up, I have coffee, I have breakfast,
Yeah.
I watch a little TV.
Yeah.
You know.
You usually watch Me TV, right?
No, I don't ever watch me TV
Yeah,
anymore.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I do, but I've been watching Stars. A lot of good movies.
But in the morning, about 2 years ago, I would get up at a certain time because I got to be at work at 10, and I would get in a habit of watching My Three Sons, followed by
Nice.
I've seen all those.
But I know. But followed by Leave It to, I think it was the Beverly Hillbillies, and then there was Leave It to Beaver or something like that. Or Beverly Hillbillies
That's
might have
right.
been first,
Beverly
and then anyway, the 3 shows in a row. And I knew by the time at the end of the first Beaver, I had to get ready for work.
You didn't watch the news?
No, I
The
didn't.
first
no,
beaver?
No,
Oh, you shut up, Chance.
no. I watched the. Yeah, but it was
I
fun.
couldn't believe my ears. Ow.
It was fun.
Clarifying.
So you get up and you watch a whole movie, or you watch a sitcom, or you watch
No, watch a whole movie.
watch a whole movie.
Yeah.
What do you do, Chance? What preoccupies
Oh, gosh.
your time now?
What occupies
I know
my
what he does.
time these
Let me
days?
tell you what he does. Let me tell you what he does.
Don't just say nothing.
Oh,
about
my
that.
God.
From the time I get up, I get these texts. A lot of times he stays up after midnight. I get
Right.
texts. I get up about 6 or 6:30.
Right.
And I get texts from him that it was at 4 o'clock in the morning when he sent them. So he's up all night, and then he sleeps
Not
until noon.
every night.
That but he constantly is texting. Just like, come on.
Buddy.
What?
That's rare that I text you after 10 p.m.
But
That is rare.
well, if he does, I mean, he's texted me late before too.
I mean, come on.
But here lately, I've just been going to bed early. I think a lot of people, as a matter of fact,
There
was a guy at work. He's a good buddy of mine, and he's a wonderful Native American friend, and his name is Dave, and he actually put up on Facebook. I went to bed at 8:30 the other day, and it's Friday night. I think is what he said, which tickled me because he usually, he's not a party guy by any stretch of the imagination. But 8:30 for Dave, I mean, that's
Is he old like we?
no, he's
Oh, don't knock yourself, buddy.
he's probably about Chance's age. But,
Yeah.
Look, Chance.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't like Al knocking himself.
Oh, anyway.
Look, Chance. I mean, I pick at you, but I do care about you. So put it that way.
Likewise, sir.
So
You're
so
the wizard.
so you never
And you're
said
set. Look, I'm sorry.
so you never said what you did. What
did you do?
What's a typical day? What's a typical morning before 12 o'clock noon? A typical day. Is it that bad that you kept a laugh at it?
I'll tell you
All
what.
right.
12 o'clock noon.
He masturbates. He
Zing,
masturbates.
No,
Oh, don't say that. But
I like to watch Washington Journal on C-SPAN. I know that sounds so freaking lame,
Yeah.
but it's a 3-hour show. It's been on for decades.
You like it
From
because of the
7 to
call-ins,
10
right? You like the call-ins.
I love the call-ins.
Yeah.
It's just basically open lines.
well, have you ever called in?
And
You called
it's
in?
with experts too, and information and headlines from all different sources. And what I love about it is it's nonpartisan. It's Barry, the moderator, doesn't take sides at all. There's no bias, and it's great. You can get a sense of what's going on in the country, and you can listen to people calling. They're really dealing with this coronavirus situation.
All right.
I highly recommend it, and it's on XM radio as well. Again, if you're in Atlanta, though, wait a minute. Now, I'm sorry. I was about to say Shannon and Kara Stockton. Kara Stockton are on at a different time now, 9 to noon. So, yeah, there's not really conflict.
So
All right,
they're on
I
the
digress.
streaming. They're on the streaming excuse me, it's not a station.
Yeah,
call it.
talkofatlanta.com,
Talk of Atlanta.
as we are. This very show is on Talk of Atlanta on the weekends, Saturdays from 2 to 4, and at least Sunday, today, 2 to 5. So I don't know if that's going to continue, but we're definitely on Saturday from
Right.
2 to 4 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah, because we were on terrestrial radio, and that kind of got.
Who's on Facebook?
Well, yeah, we don't.
A little bit
and
early.
that may actually. We're gonna come back. Trust
Well,
me.
we'll get back. And I noticed you called in on some WSB show, and over.
Oh,
right
Shelley
past
Winter. Yes,
Is that what
I
it
like
was?
Shelley. I like. Look, I called in to promote our show, and they wouldn't
And he
have
wouldn't let
it.
you.
And I thought it was funny that one of the female co-hosts was knocking TalkOfAtlanta.com. I wasn't even going to mention that because I do know the rules. Shelley correctly said, "Chance, you know better than this." Because I asked permission. I didn't just blurt it out. I said, "You gonna let me plug my show and our show, really, our show?" But I may have said my show in
Well,
the
let's don't-
moment.
well,
And
let's
he goes,
don't-
"You know
let's-
better than that."
Of course, you said my show.
Well, let's don't promote them.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's not be. Let's not promote. Yeah, Chance puts on his Facebook page WSB.
Yeah. Thanks, Wesley.
I took it down.
That
But
Fez.
Yeah.
That Fez cost $72. Anyway, I'm
Was
sorry.
that with you when you bought
look,
that?
man. I
No,
mean,
you-
like, I just thought I really want to call and congratulate Shelley because I thought he was syndicated because at the beginning of his show, and he's on tonight, by the way, 9.
Well, let's not
to,
promote everybody else, Chance.
11.
Why should we promote everybody else? They're not promoting
Okay,
us.
Al,
All right.
just hear me out. I'll shut up. Just trust me. Trust me. I I'm just saying.
Can you kill his mic?
No, no, Wesley just put up Talk of Atlanta.
I was just saying I was impressed that he's on in many markets. Anyway, the intro of the show, they said we're on in Jacksonville, Florida, and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, wow. And I thought it was syndicated.
They're all
so I
Cox
called
stations. They're all Cox stations.
Oh,
I know. I called to congratulate him thinking it was syndicated.
Oh.
That was my real heartfelt intention.
Oh, okay. So
and of course I want to get a plug into the show, but they wouldn't have it. So,
All right.
But you tried.
Whatever.
But you tried.
You made your point.
But you tried. That's a good point. So
Who's on Facebook?
So I got Ryan is on Facebook, and
I was going to promote
Wesley.
the Facebook. Final thing, and I'll shut up about that. I was going to promote, which Shelley doesn't know, is I was going to promote just our Facebook page for the live video. I wasn't going to promote talkaboutland.com because that would be an obvious competitor. Anyway, enough said.
Well, that's true.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
true. That's true.
Yeah, please.
Now, I've never heard of this guy's show. I mean, is it just a weekend thing?
No, he was on when I was, and Al and I were at YY. He had a morning drive show on 106.7 FM. I think 6 to 9 before Shannon Burke and Kara Stockton.
Ryan DeHues. Wait. Ryan DeHues. Ryan
Ryan
DeHues.
on?
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, Ryan.
Ryan is on.
I'm over here at
Look who I've got
Tom's.
with me now. I've got Al with me. You can call too. 6
Yeah,
7
Ryan, you call. We can have a
5
chance to
7.
hang up.
No, we can.
Come on,
We can
man.
do a conference call. 6 7
He
8
can merge the
5.
call,
Yes.
Al. He can merge the call.
Well, I'm trying to give.
Would you
I'm
shut
trying to
up?
give him the number, but you won't be quiet. Both of you.
Can you be quiet?
It's 678 Ryan 570-0970. If you care to call, then call. Then great. It'd be great to hear your voice. Anyway, Ryan. I met Ryan through Al, and Ryan is an amazing crooner.
He's an excellent
Fantastic
singer. He came and spent a week with me, and I took him all around Atlanta. And he's a big Cartoon Network and Adult Swim fan. Be quiet, Chance. He's a big fan
Yes,
of
he is.
Adult
And
Swim.
you took him over there, didn't you?
I took him over there. I worked at Turner. I knew all those guys, and so he thought he had died and gone to heaven.
And we went over and saw the great Don Kennedy. If y'all remember Don Kennedy, Big Band Jump, and that was a great.
I tried to call him.
That
Not
was a
long
great,
ago, and his number's been changed. Or
Well,
something.
I'm certainly hope he's doing.
Well,
he's
I
doing
haven't
well.
talked
I know
to Don Kennedy probably in, I don't know, 8 or 9 years, and he was like early '80s then, so I don't know.
He
was on the original Popeye Club on WSB.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. Now, here's the thing about Don. I haven't. I mean, you're sitting there thinking, well, gosh, I hope nothing's happened to him. Well, I certainly think we would have heard something.
I would have heard something. I think
Don't you think we would have heard something by now?
Ann would have said something.
Plus, we would have seen a big obituary. If worst case.
What is that
scenario.
on your phone? What is that coming up?
This is Ryan DeHues right here.
Yeah, play a little bit of his music.
Let's play. Let's listen to a little bit of Ryan.
So get ready, get ready. I'm gonna make you love me too. So get ready.
Listen to his
Get
voice.
ready,
Wonderful.
'cause here I come. I'm on my way. Wanna play hide and seek with love? Let me remind you.
And besides being a great singer, he's a funny guy.
Oh, he is hilarious.
We went out one night.
Don't get in trouble.
It
now.
doesn't take it doesn't take very much to get Ryan a little tipsy. And,
True.
and
Well,
he
that's
was funny as crap when he had a little bit of
he was pretty.
booze
He's
in him.
pretty hilarious. A matter of fact, I think I think you did a. See, Al does another syndicated show called Music of Your Life, right?
Yes.
I don't know what radio networks carry it, but it's a good show. He plays the top 40s of the days of yesteryear.
They call it adult standard.
Yeah, Great American Songbook,
Yeah,
etc.
yeah.
And Wink Martindale was a part of it at one time.
Wink was on there. Peter
Pat
Marshall,
Boone.
Pat Boone.
And,
Pat Boone's on Sirius now, but
yes.
I still listen to him.
Yes.
And Pat Boone is the one that really discovered Ryan. Isn't that right, Ryan? I think so.
I think so. Well, see, Ryan's just giving thumbs up and stuff. He doesn't want to call. That's 678-570-0970.
Hey, Ryan.
Paid professional.
Hey, Ryan,
That's
you
true.
can call me on my cell phone later. And we'll chat.
But Ryan's a great talent, and we hope to do a show with Ryan when he comes to town in the fall.
Absolutely.
He's an amazing talent, and I'm amazed he'll give us his time. Actually, to be honest with you,
What?
I'm amazed he'll even give us his time, because
Oh yeah, he will. He's always busy.
But he's got several CDs out. Look him up.
I've got all of his CDs.
I do too.
Yeah, I think
I do
there's
too.
maybe he's got some new ones coming out.
But look him up on YouTube and look him up on Facebook, and he's very good. If you like Mike Bublé and people like that, you will love Ryan, because Ryan is every bit as good and better.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah.
Don't you have an update from Susan
Well, we did that
on your board and your magical board?
We did that earlier.
We're not talking about that right now. Can we finish talking about Ryan?
Yeah, we did that earlier.
Did we do it in this show?
Yes, we did.
I know we did earlier.
Yeah,
okay,
I did
okay.
it- I
I'm
did it
sorry.
with Al.
I probably didn't tune in. No, all right, I'll shut up.
Yeah, I did it with Al. But anyway, the thing about Ryan is he didn't you say he performed out in L.A. and Herb Albert and
His
whatnot?
club out there. He's been out there a few times. Yeah.
Because I would love to see him. He would be perfect for a city winery.
And you can't get in there unless you're really good.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and so.
But he'd be really good at City Winery here in Atlanta. On
You're not
Ponce.
Ryan. I think I told him
you
about
told
that.
him,
I
did
told
tell
him
him
about that.
Yeah, you did tell him about that. But city wineries are everywhere. I mean, they're not just Atlanta. They're all over the country. I'm not sure how far they go west, but where is Ryan's up north, right?
He's in Michigan.
He's in Michigan.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And,
I knew he was up there somewhere.
And Ryan, be safe up there. I heard Michigan's kind of a hot spot right now. In some
Yeah.
areas.
So So I'm sure this is probably curtailed his playing out in public as well.
Well, yeah,
which is
it's
unfortunate.
curtailed everybody, but he wants to come down in the fall.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it has. But anyway, we just want to get on here and say hi again. Al came over for burgers, and I tricked him into. I didn't trick him. He didn't.
You're so lucky you got those burgers.
I wanted to show him the new screen, which I installed literally yesterday, and
Well, I guess we'll never go back to my place and do a show.
Yeah, we can. Wow, why not?
Tom.
Yes.
Tom, what's the phone number again for people to call in?
678-570-0970.
Who's on Facebook? Look over there.
Well, I'm looking right
I
here.
posted it in the comments on the Facebook feed.
Yeah, you sure did. I see it right.
Who else
I
is
just want to know what people are doing to hunker down and to not be totally bored, and what are they doing to entertain themselves and their families? I'm really wanting to know. I wish Mark would call us or Jackie, but they may be watching there's an update
Jackie's
going on right
watching.
now.
Yeah.
Huh?
Jackie's watching.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but they're being very shy. They don't want to call, which is fine too.
That's fine, yeah.
You know.
Or comment on the Facebook page, whatever.
Yeah, that's fine. You see these nice little coasters they sent me to give me too?
Let me see those.
Nice little coasters that the Fezorama folks have sent me. I don't want to give them a free
Hey,
advertisement.
Al.
Yes. Yes.
Is there another Twilight Zone that you may have wanted to mention in our last show that you forgot about? Or are you good?
No, I'm sure there is, but I can't think of one right off my head. Who's calling?
It's Tyler Shook is calling from home.
Put him on.
Let's
All right,
see.
merge the call. I'll shut up.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
be quiet.
Hold on a second. Hello, Tyler. Are you there?
Hello, yes, this is Tyler. Tom.
Hey, Tyler. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good. Let me see. Why can't I merge these calls? I've got Chance on hold, and I've got Tyler. So, Tyler, how you doing? Tyler works at the Weather Channel, too.
Ah.
Yeah.
Tyler's a great name,
Tyler.
by the way.
So, wait a minute. I just accidentally put Tyler on hold.
Well, put Chance on
There,
hold.
Chance is now on hold. Okay, there's Tyler.
But
Tyler, you're
Tyler's
back
a
again.
Tyler's a great name.
Yeah, Tyler is. I grew up on Tyler Avenue.
Oh, really?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Guys, is there a delay between me watching y'all on my computer
Yes.
and the phone?
Yes.
Yeah,
of
there'll be
course there
about
would
a
be.
30-second delay.
Yeah, there would be.
So you need to turn that
Yeah,
volume
you
down.
need to turn that volume down. Just like when you call into a radio station and be on a
right.
show, you can't have the radio
Muted the
up at the
show.
same time because they will not be in sync and will drive you crazy trying to talk. So.
I was just going a little crazy.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there's a button I was supposed to hit. Yeah, Chance. Let's see. Wait a minute.
I
There you
peeked
go,
in.
Chance.
Hello.
All right, Chance is now
Hello.
back. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. So I got Tyler and Chance on the phone now. I can't take any more calls than
Hey.
that.
Hey, Tyler, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm doing good. How are you?
Good.
That's good to hear. I'm out here, Corona's out, so I went straight home from work, and that's just torture,
What do you do at the
being
weather? What do you
isolated
do
all
at the
day.
Weather Channel, Tyler?
I'm a camera operator.
Oh, I thought camera operators were electronic now.
Well,
didn't
they
have
are, but
operators.
he is a robotic camera.
I'm the guy making
Oh, but
sure
he
they don't
but he
have
controls a
uprising,
robotic
man.
camera.
Yeah, I'm the John
Ah.
Connor of the Weather Channel.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a John Connor of the
Yeah,
Weather
there you
Channel.
go.
Do you work on Tom's
Yeah.
show?
Sometimes.
When I get the pleasure to, I get to work on Tom's show.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, that's
I'll
good.
tell you, everybody at the Weather Channel, and I don't even know if I should say this, but is everybody who works in production who's not a director or a tech person is afraid of Tom as a director. Because when they know Tom's directing a 1 to 5, Studio 9,
That's it.
man, it
Dun,
is.
dun, dun,
it's work.
dun, dun, dun.
Ah. Well, he gave
Work,
me
I'm
he
serious,
gave
man.
gave me a tour of the place not long ago. I've never been up to Weather Channel.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Well, I want to
place.
get a tour of the studio because I'm looking at all your cool stuff.
Yeah.
I see Sasquatch from Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh yeah.
Pluto.
Hey Tyler, how do you like my fez? You like my fez? That's what you call
Oh,
it.
I like the
that's
fez,
a
yeah.
vacuum tube, which I thought Al would really like it because that's a vacuum tube
I saw it.
on the front
Yeah,
of the,
I see
on
Tom
the front of that
touching
fez.
Is that the hat you bought when we
robot
went to
Forbidden
the
Planet.
went to the junk store?
No, that one's on Elvis right there.
Oh, okay.
So I got a bunch of other stuff that you don't even see over here. I got Elvis
Yeah, I
statues.
see
I got all
in the-
kinds of crap. I got
I see
creature from
over
the.
Alan's shoulder, if that's Alan,
Yeah.
your partner.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I see the fez. I don't see what the logo is. Though.
Yeah, there's all
the
kinds of crap.
bird
I'll
cell.
tilt the camera up for just a moment. You can see
Yeah. Okay, I see a Batman. It looks like I can tell by the yellow utility belt way in the distance. I'm not hearing you though.
Yeah.
That's because
I'm
I'm
not
off
either. Can
mic.
you hear me?
I can hear you.
Ah, now I hear him.
You don't have to shout, Chance.
You'll notice the creature from the Black Lagoon coming out of the wall has his mask on.
Where?
Right up there. See?
Oh, I see it. I see his hand.
See, right up there.
That's awesome. You got a lot of cool stuff. And then I see, there's Bender from Futurama. I know I saw the Planet Express ship. All right.
You
so
know what
here's
Tom?
one
You know
for
what? You know what Tom told me one time? He's got all these.
That he hates me as an employee.
No. I worked with Tom. I worked with Tom at Turner for years, but he said the guy with the most toys when he dies wins. So I think he would win.
That's a good one, Al.
All these
Oh,
toys
definitely.
he's got here, you know.
That's not even showing the other room.
Well, the other room's a mess.
Yeah,
The other
we
room's
gotta
a,
get a.
the other room's a mess. You're right. It is a mess right now.
So
I see an Elvis head. Yeah.
Yeah, there was an Elvis head. Matter of fact, there's several Elvis heads.
Now, is that Superman bust you got? Is that the Superman from the serials back
Yeah.
in the 1930s,
No,
40s?
This is from George. This is George Reeves, 1950s.
George Reeves.
1950s
Okay.
Superman. So, and it's
Right on.
a very good bust. The guy only made, this is the 7th one he ever made, and his name is Ray Spooky Santolia. And
Now, the one that caught my eye the most was the Godzilla next to the Forbidden Planet robot.
where's
Yeah,
Godzilla?
Gojira.
Where's Godzilla?
Godzilla's right
Oh,
there.
right there. I
Forbidden.
see.
Yeah, Godzilla's right there. Yeah. So yeah, and of course there's Sammy Terry. Those people,
Yeah.
those
But a lot of people don't know who he
Well,
is.
he was a local horror host, and he passed away. But his son took over, and he has a.
His son does a good job.
Yeah, his son does a good job,
Gotcha.
and he has a lot. I mean, when he goes live on Fridays and stuff, he has a lot of people that follow him, and of course, we've got Professor Monte. From the
Local
spook
guy
show
from the Plaza.
yeah, from the
Atlanta.
Plaza Theater. We've got him as well, and he's next to
Okay.
Robbie the Robot. Which you
Yeah,
now here's the
the
funny thing.
robot.
Here's the funny thing. The last spook show we were supposed to go to
Got canceled.
got canceled. Tyler called me and he showed up. Oop, I just dropped somebody. He showed
showed
up.
up?
He showed up. He didn't know it was canceled. Sorry, Tyler.
Yeah, I had no idea. But that's all good, though.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen all the T-shirts that the Plaza's putting on sale to kind of keep the business going?
No, I have not seen.
No, they got a
No.
whole bunch of them. Well, I don't know if it's a whole bunch of them, but I see them all over my Instagram because the Plaza, they're doing like
Well, they're doing
like
a GoFundMe
street bars.
page. They're doing a
yeah, they're
GoFundMe
doing
page.
a bunch.
Yeah.
Chance, you still there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'm
enjoying
sorry.
Tyler.
I didn't.
Did you have to say
Well,
that?
I just want to make sure I didn't lose him in the call.
I mean his conversation, of
Oh,
course.
okay. So I didn't.
Camera operator, that is a bad, cool, really cool profession.
So,
That's
So
cool.
camera operator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, thank you. I mean, to be honest with you, you guys are talking about that guy who was in love with Cartoon Network and Adult Swim. I got to say,
Ryan.
I share the same fanatic. It's Ryan?
Ryan DeHues.
Is it a Ryan I know?
No, you've never met this Ryan. No.
Okay.
No, but
Well,
He's
yeah.
trying to call in. We'll get him on later, hopefully tonight. He said, I tried to call in. It went to voicemail, but we'll deal with that later.
he did say
But
that.
yeah, Ryan DeHues. That's Al's friend.
There's another plaza in
Right on, right
Garland, Texas. A really cool looking building here. Really
Well,
cool.
let me
well,
pitch
I
you
know,
this
I know
idea.
the Plaza Theater's probably struggling because they
Well, they're all closed. I mean,
all the theaters are closed, and I
Yeah.
think probably when all this is over, I think some theaters will not reopen. I think
and
the
that will be
here.
sad.
I think the people like AMC and Regal and Cinemark, I think they'll look at their least performing theaters and probably shutter them.
I'm just worried about my favorite Chinese restaurant closing.
What, next door?
Aw.
Next door?
I'm dead serious.
Is it China Moon by chance or something else?
No, it's called Sunrise China. It's been in my hometown for 20-plus years,
Wow.
and they've been
Oh.
closed for about a week now. It's family operated. I love the place. If they close, I'm not going to have anywhere to eat in my hometown, man.
according to Trump, I mean, business like that will get that loan, won't they?
Hey, Bobby.
They're small business.
Oh, I have no idea.
They
Well-
should, because they're directly affected by the coronavirus outbreak,
Yeah, but-
being a
Yeah.
Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but how much will that money? Money will only go so far. Okay.
That's true,
I
but
mean-
it's better than nothing.
Of course,
and,
it's better
you know,
than nothing. Of course, but
But
it's,
if this lingers through the summer,
Yeah.
it won't help much.
no,
Fellas,
it's putting a Band-Aid on a bigger rip in your flesh, so to speak. It's just,
Fellas, I always thought our show was not dated because we talk about pop culture. But then as I listened to shows when we were putting them on the radio to make sure they were clean from profanity and whatnot, because we originally recorded them as a podcast, PodBlast, we talk about going to the movies, talk about we had lunch, we went, and it's a shame. It won't be dated forever. But for now, some of our past shows are kind of dated, and I thought it was dated proof, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Oh, well. But
Yeah, you never
once we get back to normal, it won't be dated.
Well, nobody used bad language except for you.
Yes, but my greater point is that I'm not talking about the language. The major point is that it's a shame because I always thought it wasn't like talking about like a sports show where it's instantly dated. You're talking about sports scores and recent games. I thought our subject matter is, pretty much you don't have to worry about it ever being dated. Well, I was wrong, but hopefully when things get back to normal, it won't matter again, and people will go to movies again, be going to restaurants, yada yada yada.
But more importantly, me and Al called each other, and we color coordinated ourselves today. I'm wearing white. He's wearing white. Chance, are you wearing white too?
No, I'm wearing a gray shirt and some boxer shorts that are
And-
white.
and
so I guess
Ty-
I'm
I
white.
tell you what,
Tyler, who are you wearing?
I'm wearing a plain white T-shirt and glasses. Thought that was strange when I tuned on and saw y'all were wearing the same thing. I figured I'll keep the stream going so I can just be with my people.
There you go.
That's right.
There you
That's
go.
right.
See, that's the leisurely way to go. Is wearing the white.
Tyler, you sound young.
He
How
is.
old are you? You in your
He is
20s?
young.
I'm 12.
No, Tyler has not given himself some credit. He may run camera at the Weather Channel, but he's a very good comedian, and he's done stand up for several years, and he's done shows, and
Yeah, I've got a live improv
Wow.
show
yeah,
called a group called People Garden at Relapse Theater. Hopefully, once all this blows over,
Yeah.
that'll be back going on. I'm 23 years old though.
Yeah.
I look about 35.
He
I've
does.
aged poorly. Some people say I look like a single dad. That hurts my
Are
feelings.
you prematurely gray?
No, he's not.
I'm just hairy.
Okay.
But he also but he also
Funny and quick.
but he also shoots videos and stuff. Like he'll go and shoot video for the other comics and things like that, and do some editing, et cetera, et cetera. And he has also run camera and done some editing at the church that we We were working.
Crazy. You know what's weird, though, guys, is that when 9/11 happened, not to bring up something somber, but I just did, Tyler was like, what, like 1?
I was in kindergarten.
We're in kindergarten.
Man.
There you
I
go.
don't remember
But-
it.
Well,
Talk about perspective.
Well, you want perspective? I remember where I was at when JFK was assassinated. I remember what happened.
I wasn't alive yet, yeah. No, we talked about that in
Al,
the previous show.
Al,
Yeah, that's
Al,
cool.
I know you remember.
I remember exactly where I was.
And Al can go back.
Tom, you talked about, you remember the teacher wheeling in the TV
Yeah,
set, and she
it
was
was-
in tears.
yes,
You
I-
talked
Well,
about it in the previous show.
will you let Tom
I
talk?
can't believe you remembered that.
Yes.
I can't believe you remembered
Yeah.
that. But yeah, I remember. So, but you were in junior high?
I was
When
in
JFK
junior high school.
When
Yes.
JFK was
Yes.
assassinated, yeah. So Al probably has a better recollection than I, because I was in elementary school.
I remember it happened. They made an announcement over the PA system.
Yeah,
And they released us from school. They let us go home.
yeah, yeah.
And then when I got home, the bus took us home. And when I got home, I was talking to my mother about it. And when she heard it on the radio, it was such a shock that the president had been shot.
Yeah, yeah.
That she said, I never will forget this. She said, "Son, I walked outside and looked around to make sure the world was okay."
Yeah.
Because it was such a shock to.
Yeah, it was very somber.
Very somber,
For sure.
and everybody loved Kennedy.
Yeah.
He was just.
I remember the hometown newspaper. I still have it somewhere. The entire front page, well, obviously Kennedy assassinated, but it had a black border all around the entire front page. A black border, and so they really did it up and really paid homage.
I
to,
have a copy of the
President Kennedy.
Star News
Yeah.
in my hometown of Wilmington, in North Carolina. That my dad would say, "I still have it,"
Yeah.
and we had it put away. But yeah, it's just like I have the paper when Elvis died.
Well,
But
see, yeah, I do too. But that's the earliest recollection I remember of anything major like that. So the earliest recollection you have, Chance, is probably 9/11.
9/11, but of course, I remember Mount St. Helens erupting, which is apples to oranges, I know.
Right. No, I know.
But that was a big event
It was.
way back in
I've got a-
1980.
What about you, Tyler?
Tyler, I've got a much brighter thing to say about.
And the
9/11.
Challenger exploding. I'm sorry, 86. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll shut up. I don't mean to interrupt you, Tyler, but
No, you're
really the
good.
Challenger exploding would be on par with what you're saying
Yeah.
in terms of a national tragedy while I was at school.
Yeah.
Well, I remember because I was too young to really understand what was going on. But I know in high school, in 9th grade, they made every single student go through like a 3-day period where we learned about 9/11. We watched all the footage. And I remember after seeing the footage the first time, I thought to myself, we got to go get them. And then I remembered, we already got them.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny
So,
how now
it's kind of little.
now think of all the youngsters out there that will remember COVID-19.
Oh
You know,
man, this
you
is
know,
going to
just-
be a
just like-
meme.
it's another
within
one. It's
6 months.
Yeah, of course.
Game changer.
They're all
It's going to be the hottest Halloween costume.
yes, it will. Be.
It will be.
Of course, it
Hey,
will,
man, you got to laugh, right?
No,
You
I
got to
know.
laugh.
well, to some degree until it starts killing a lot of people, which it already has. But the thing about it is, it's not over yet, and those kids are going, oh, no more school for the rest of the year, and
Yeah.
and they're all excited about that. But it will sink in eventually. It may be, oh, great, we don't got to go to school. But think of all the people it has impacted, from the teachers to the school bus drivers to
My
the
sister,
staff
teaches in the
at
Cobb
school.
school system. Yeah,
You know,
I mean,
What
you're
about
right.
what about seniors that's supposed
yeah.
to graduate this
Yeah.
year?
Oh, that's true. And the prom.
Yeah.
Oh
There's
yeah,
not gonna be any of that.
yeah. The
They're going to be
graduation.
deprived of it.
Right.
I think they'll
Yeah.
make it up. I think they'll have proms and
Yeah, but
stuff when it's all over. But it's
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's because
oh,
people.
no.
Some people will have moved on and tried to enter college and stuff. But yeah, it's sad, especially if you look at one side of it who says, well, it's not as bad as it all appears, and the other side says, oh yeah, it is. So you don't know. So you got to be somewhere in the middle. So you got to go. Okay, well
Well, I do hope.
here's a neutral ground. So I hope it's not as bad as some of the media says it is, and you know.
Well, I hope Trump, in a few weeks,
Yeah.
areas that's less impacted by this,
Yeah.
they can start going back to work.
Yeah. That's true.
I'm not too concerned about me going to work because I'm sort of retired.
Yeah.
And I work from home. But there's people out there that need to go to work.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
the country needs to go back to work. The economy is going to take a long time now to recover.
Well, Tyler and I are.
But it will recover.
Oh,
True.
it'll recover,
True.
yeah. Of course it will, but it's going to be a while.
Well, we're fortunate that
Tyler,
we're still
did you ever
working.
watch Walking Dead?
I love the way
I
I love the
saw
way
that
Chance
for a
just talked
while.
all over Tom. But anyway,
It's okay.
Well, hold on.
I didn't mean to. There's a
I
delay.
appreciate
Wait, aren't you
that
listening?
people are being more polite to each other in public. The traffic is next to non-existent,
True.
which is nice. And I just hope that after all this is over, we don't lose that sense of chivalry that's come back where people will hold the door open for each other
Yeah.
just so less people are touching the doors.
that's right.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, I just mentioned Walking Dead because the plot, not for any self-serving reason, and I won't go there, but the plot of the first 6 episodes is eerily similar to what's going on right now. It
Well,
just
I'm
freaks
getting a
me
little
out.
freaked out by the number of people starting gardens in their own homes because it just makes me think I'm getting late to the game, and I'm gonna grow a garden, and all the nutrients will be gone in the ground or something, or I'm just late to the apocalypse,
That's cool.
That is
I
cool.
like you,
That's cool.
Tyler, and we appreciate you being in our audience. And man, I'd like to meet you once this all,
Hey
once the
Tyler.
virus dies.
Hey Tyler. He likes
Tyler.
you. He likes
He
you.
likes you.
He
Tyler.
likes
He
you.
likes
Oh.
you. Yes, yes.
No, come
wait,
on,
wait,
guys.
the applause track is
Come on, guys.
Oh, he likes you.
There's the applause track.
Yay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm
Come
flattered.
on, man.
Nah,
I'm
we're just
serious.
messing. We're messing with
You're
you.
a cool guy, man. And I had a feeling you're around 23 by your voice. I could tell that you're on the young side, but
I
experience
appreciate
side, the life experience. So cool.
Oh, thank you. I hope my parents think the same thing of me. I doubt it though.
Tyler, you working? You working tomorrow?
No, I'm off Monday and Tuesday. I'll be there
Oh, that's
Wednesday.
right. That's right. Okay. All right.
So you don't work the same shift that Tom does.
Well,
do you?
he does, but he works weekends. I don't.
Well,
Sometimes.
but they were giving you guys a couple of days off.
Well, they were calling them on call days, but I'm not sure what's going
We're
to
doing
happen.
half days.
All it's
Half
going to
days.
take is one person to get
Well, that's
sick,
true.
and then
Yeah.
everybody will be
Yeah,
off.
That's
You know,
that's
it's just
right. That's what will happen.
I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't happen either. But
Do,
all right.
do you guys know Barrington Marson? He works at the Weather Channel.
Yes,
Hello?
yes, we do.
Barrington, yeah, he's a camera operator, I believe.
Yeah,
I work
he is.
with him.
Yeah, he's also a director and he makes movies and stuff. Anyway, I know him from for acting reasons and stuff I used to do. But he's a good guy and he works. He knows Tom and he's watching us right now. Just was wondering if you guys knew him. That's all.
No, I
Enough
didn't know.
said.
Yeah.
Barrington's what? Barrington?
Yeah, no
I
fit.
see he joins right on, Barrington. What's up, man? I finally
He's a
decided-
talented director. Anyway.
Yeah, Bungles is right behind me. Bungles the clown. See, my cousin Bobby from Virginia recognized Bungles the clown. Jerry Samper, who just passed away here last month. Gosh, I hope I'm not.
Hey, Ryan
Just
Settle
telling you.
joined on the Facebook feed. Shout out to Ryan.
Hey Ryan, how's it going? Tyler, thanks and for calling in, and
Hey, thanks for letting me in.
we will talk to you.
Maybe you can accidentally cut Chance off and leave him
I
on.
probably will.
Hey.
Nah, that's not right.
Okay,
I'm
Brian.
gonna have to get off the line though, but I'm still watching. I got you guys pulled up. I appreciate you letting me in. I've never called into a radio show before. First
Sounds good.
in a lifetime.
Wow, we should give him. Wait, Tyler, I'll bring you
Please
a
call
prize.
again next week.
I'll
We're
bring
going
you.
to do a show Sunday, hopefully. Please call
I'll-
back.
I'll
You're
br-
great.
I'll bring you.
Great voice, great energy.
Why? Thank you.
Okay,
I'll tune
Chance,
in
we
when
get
I
the
can.
message.
Did you hear the
Jesus.
bell? I'll bring you a prize next week.
Chance, I'm single, by the way, just to let you know.
Okay, well, anyway, thanks, Tyler, and we'll talk to you Wednesday, if not sooner. Okay, buddy.
Appreciate you. God
All
bless
right,
you.
buddy.
Bye.
All right, God bless you too.
God bless you.
All right,
God, that
so
was a nice call.
Tyler's now left. The line is now open. 678.
Rose come down here.
Rose,
We've got people wanting to come in,
678
guys.
57. Be quiet. Just
Shut
a
up,
second.
Chance.
Wait
Let
a
him
minute, wait a minute.
talk. Come on.
678 570 0970 is the number to call. Excuse me, I got a hairball. Now, earlier today, before the hamburgers, there's a call coming in right now. Let's see who this is. Hold on, accept. Go ahead, caller. You're on the live show.
Hey, this is Ryan DeHues.
It's Ryan DeHues.
man.
Whoa, yeah. We got Ryan. Yeah, we got
I-
Ryan DeHues.
I prefer Ryan DeHue. Ryan DeHue is my.
Because he did say
I
DeHue earlier.
It's actually D. Hughes. I come from a descendant line of the Dutch from the 1800s.
Woo.
But I remember with you last time, Tom, in person, leaving Atlanta.
Oh, you cut him off.
Whoop, whoop.
You just came up with this new name for me, D.
Yes,
Hayes,
yes, I
and
did.
it's stuck since then. It's become a running joke with my friends.
Oh,
Yeah,
no. No, I didn't do that to you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, I think it's very funny. It's a term of endearment from you. But yes, my ears were burning earlier from all of you gentlemen. It was so nice. Some of the
Yes.
things you're saying, it was
Oh,
fun to hear
they
some
were
of that
well
audio.
founded.
So when you going to come see me again, huh?
As soon as the rain clears up over the nation right now, as soon as this
Yeah.
goes away and
Yeah.
and we can walk through an international airport again, I think things will open up again and we'll be
That's
safe
right.
as meds progress and vaccines.
Yeah.
when
he,
Ryan-
he flew in last time, right?
Yeah, when Ryan came the first time, he flew into Atlanta, and I met you at the Avondale station, the train station,
Wow.
because he took the train from the airport to Avondale.
Well, he took his life in his own hands right then and there. I didn't
That's
know
right,
that.
when he rode the MARTA truck. But anyway, and that's when I first met Ryan, and then we
Wow.
had a great time.
Because Ryan, now did Ryan do? He did several of the Music of Your Life shows.
Yeah,
with
he
you.
did that also.
Ryan, did you?
Yes,
did,
that's how I met.
yeah,
That's how I met Al.
I thought that's how it
Yep.
happened.
Through
Yeah.
through the Music of Your Life radio network. Yes, met Al through that. We were both doing DJ slots at that time, and he reached out to me, and we just really hit it off. Good friends,
And
very good friends.
and in fact, when he was here, he did his radio show for my
That's
studio.
right. That's right. I was there. I remember. I remember.
Yeah, and so that's how I met Ryan, and we've been lifelong friends. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
And so, like I said, I want to see you again, but I know you've been busy, doing your thing and doing. He's actually. Can you tell us about? He went to France and did some recordings with some fine folks over there, right, Ryan?
Yes. I've been in production hell for a few years. It's coming along very well. It's taken longer than I've wanted, but it's been economic and it is being very well done. I've been doing several recording sessions starting in 2015 from France to Burbank, California,
Wow.
working with even Grammy award-winning musicians. We even have a couple of gentlemen that were close with Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66 and Herb
Wow.
Alpert on the album. So it's mostly an album of modern lounge, bossa vibe, Euro bossa lounge groove, and it's mostly all originals. So I'm really excited about it. It's been a long time coming, but it's a wonderful product with a duo named Double Francoise out of France, Max and Lisa Joutel. And they're a wonderful duo. They're a married couple that do great music,
And
and they're on a label
I will
in
tell you,
France.
Ryan sent me some tracks from that album a while back.
really? Okay.
And
Okay.
they're marvelous. They're wonderful.
Because I know
they're really
Ryan's
good.
available on Pandora, Apple Music, Play Music.
They will
I'm,
be.
I'm looking right now, even on Google. You're there, so hopefully those new tracks will be there. Because
Yes, they certainly will. And thanks to Pat Boone and the Gold Label out in L.A., those albums are available just about everywhere that I've already done with them. This next album will be probably, it's looking like a really hip, trendy label in France and Belgium may be interested in releasing it.
That's awesome.
And I'm looking forward to that. I hope it comes together. My collaborative partners over in France, they are just now finishing their second release. So as soon as they're finished with that, we're supposed to do the final mixes of this project we've been working on for so long. And as soon as that comes out, I would love to be able to get on the plane and come down to Atlanta and share it with all of you in person and things like that. Maybe there'll be a break before the winter and the fall if we're still dealing with this. But we'll just keep an eye on what's going on out there, and
you'll bring me you'll bring me a copy of the
bring
CD,
everyone
right?
stay safe. Oh yes, I'll drop it in the mail right away as soon as one. Well, even before it becomes physical, I'll get you guys some tracks for a
nice.
sneak
Absolutely,
peek.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's listen. Let's listen.
Is that Chance on the phone?
Yes.
I just want to say it's nice to make your acquaintance.
I just want to say that was nice. Nice to meet you. I can't wait to meet you in person. Man, I think you're so talented and you're very kind. And thank you for that generous offer to send Al a CD. That's cool.
Oh, well, you better.
Well, you better send me one too.
I'd even,
Well, both of you gentlemen. Yeah. I didn't mean to exclude you, Tom.
You got some of your music there?
I've got a little bit. This is My Dream Come True from Ryan.
Yes.
Let's listen just a little bit of that.
Everyone just seems to be perfect.
Now, who's this singing with you?
But you only have your
I don't think that's from my album.
But
I don't know what
it
that
says
is.
Ryan, it says Ryan DeHues. My Dreams Come True. Right there is what it says.
Yeah, I think it might
Is
be
there
played
another
in-
Ryan DeHues?
Nope. I think it might be an algorithm music service that's playing something like Ryan DeHues.
Oh,
that's what that
must
is.
be what that is, and because that
Yeah,
was definitely a
yeah.
female. So because I know
Yes,
you've
that
done a
was.
few duets here and there. You know.
Yeah, I'm still a baritone. I haven't become a high tenor or a soprano yet.
Yeah. Well, that's very good. That's very good. So will this be a sing? How many cuts are on this particular CD that's coming out?
I think it's gonna be at least 10 tracks.
10 tracks. Wow.
Yep, and it's gonna have 7 originals. And the covers are some very tasteful Brazilian American standards. One of them is Samba Saravá, as heard in the Turner Classic movie,
Yes.
often showed on TCM, A Man and a Woman.
Oh.
The song Samba Saravá came from that film.
I love
That's a
that. I love
beautiful
that
duet
music.
that I do with. It's a beautiful duet that I do with a German Fräulein. It's really cute,
That's good.
really cute
That's good.
vocals, and with her. And then also a song by Antonio Carlos Jobim, the master, How Insensitive, that great Jobim standard.
I
And
saw-
I think there might be one more standard, but I can't recall it at this moment.
Yes. Well, I know this is you. I see you. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about Ryan's music. It breaks all categories of. I mean, wow. I mean, he's Michael Bublé better. He's better than the Pat Boone artists. I mean, he's one of Pat Boone's artists,
I
right?
know, yeah.
So that makes it so wonderful that he is just out there singing live this big band type music, but whereas at the same time it's very adult contemporary.
Hey, Ryan, how many times you went to Vibratos? How many? Like 3 times? Ryan.
Oops, I turned him down.
It's out in Bel Air. Really nice club. Really enjoy it out there. And one of the gentlemen that manages it actually played on a few cuts for this upcoming album that I've been working on. So I'm excited to get that back to all my friends out there as well. But yeah, I think that Vibrato is probably a lot like your winery that you love
Yes.
in Atlanta. I think it's really close to that kind of vibe.
Yeah, I think it is too.
We have to
I
get you
think it
down
is, too.
here to do that.
Yeah. Well, you know, when the clubs start coming back.
Hey, Ryan, are you still working with Adrian?
Yes, I just spoke with Adrian today, out of Chicago. Yes,
Right.
He was going to be calling Pat, Mr. Boone, and checking on him. He had some business with him to run by him. I can't imagine how hard it is for bookers and venues. Everything's just at a standstill. It's so strange. Even the most successful artists sitting at home.
Speaking of Pat Boone,
Absolutely.
Ryan set up an interview I did with Pat Boone some years ago.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And it was great. Pat Boone was just the perfect gentleman, and so nice to talk to. And what Ryan did, he took the audio version of that interview and mixed it with video, and it's on YouTube.
Oh, is it really?
So if you on YouTube, if you just search Al Hardy / Pat Boone or Pat Boone / Al Hardy, you'll find it.
Yeah, that's.
And it's on Ryan's YouTube page.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Ryan,
that should pull it right up.
Yeah, Ryan did a great job with the video. He did hats off to you, bud.
That's
Oh,
fantastic.
well
Hats
thank
off
you.
to
I really
Ryan
enjoyed
DeHues.
it.
Hats off to Ryan DeHues.
Amen to that.
And I don't know if you can say better than Bublé. He might sing just a little bit higher than me, and that's about it. All I can say. I think he's a wonder. I think he's an amazing talent. I think he has I think he has wonderful taste. I like I said, very talented, and I hate him. No, I'm kidding.
Well, where's my rim shot when I need it? But
Ryan, who's your inspiration? Who inspires you as a performer in what you do?
Well, you know, guys, of course, we first learned the original blueprint from Frank Sinatra, from his recordings in the 40s all the way to them being perfected in the 60s. He's the master of all that. But, of course, early on, we hear Bing Crosby growing up, too, which, of course, was Sinatra's main influence. But for me, as far as the great gentlemen of song, one or two that have greatly kind of made me find my pocket. One of them being Jack Jones, incredible
singer.
vocalist. I would mention his album, Jack Jones Sings Michel Legrand, Jack Jones Live at the Sands, the things he did with...
Jack Jones, sir, I'm not to interrupt you. Didn't he sing the Love Boat theme?
He did, and it's not like that's the coolest thing in the world, but it was a good check.
Just for the layman out there that may not know the name is all.
Yeah, it's a good check, that's for sure. But he has stuff that it sounds like it could be in a Bublé session today. It's so timeless and hip. Wow. Also, there is, of course, Mel Torme.
Of course, the Velvet Fog.
Bobby Darin. And I've been really influenced by a girl singer who is known as the voice of the 60s, Joni Summers. She was the voice for Pepsi, and her arrangements.
You're in the Pepsi generation. She sang that jingle.
Yeah, the Joni Summers album, Joni Summers Comes Alive LP
like
from the
Frampton
60s.
Comes Alive.
Yeah, that's a great album. Of course, Nancy Wilson, Ella Fitzgerald. These people hold the blueprint for traditional pop singing that we all love and can trace back to roots even beyond them.
And Stephen Eady.
I love some of their Christmas albums. Those two. I tend to like singers that have great arrangements and phrasing and just try to put their own spin on things. Yeah. Well, I like that a lot.
Well, even the clip I'm looking at right now of you, and just the arrangement of the small combos like piano, upright bass, drums. That's it, and it sounds amazing. I mean, listen to it, everybody. I mean,
this feeling isn't purely mental.
I mean, this is Ryan.
For heaven rest us. You know I'm not asbestos, and that's why I won't dance. Why should I?
So anyway, I don't want to get booted because of the copyright issues, but.
I don't know what. I don't think you will get copyrighted for that because that's just a live performance in L.A.
It is, and it's great. It's a great performance. I mean,
who did that song originally? Fred Astaire.
That would have been Fred Astaire.
Yeah,
right.
He did that originally.
He ends up being the one that introduced everything, it seems, all the time. The Way You Look Tonight, all those songs. He was the first to do them because they were for the films.
Oh, yeah. And were you on Fox and Friends too? Did I see a clip there?
Yeah, that was early on in my experiences. That was probably like 2002.
Okay. It was a while.
Yeah.
Because
that was a fun experience. Sunday in New York.
Yeah, I saw that. That's what it is. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah, what's up on YouTube? So, like I said, look up Ryan DeHues, not Ryan DeHues, and you'll find him, and you will be just amazed by this talented young man.
And one thing about Ryan I like too is Ryan and I have kind of the same taste in movies. We like the obscure stuff. Isn't that right, Ryan?
Yes, absolutely.
And I remember when Ryan came down the first time, and he brought some DVDs and Blu-rays.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
He loves movies just like we do, and he has some really movies that I have never heard of that I really enjoyed.
That's good. Well, then him and Chance would get along just fine because Chance as well.
If I can pull something from the depths of my obscure film I'll try to spin it fast. And it's some of the films that I like can be a little weird, and I think that's okay. Weird is sometimes good and artistic.
I like that.
And a very weird film, but visually beautiful, and the music is to die for if you like modal 60s jazz and samba, is a film that only airs on Turner Classic Movies if it's 4 a.m. so they don't upset too many people. It's called, I think it's from 1969, and it's called Venus in Furs, starring, and I can't believe I'm forgetting
Venus in
his
Furs
name right now. It is starring James Darren, great actor from the 60s and crooner James Darren.
Wow.
Barbara McNair is in it, and there's even a very crazy performance by Klaus Kinski in it. But it's a
Roman
it's a
Polanski
spooky-
film? Was it Roman?
No, but the director might as well have been Roman Polanski. But anyway, Venus and Furs, Bravo Channel
It's from 1969.
named it one of the
Did you find it?
25.
Play a clip from it.
No, well, it's from 1969, so he was close.
Yeah, the Bravo Channel years ago named it one of the top 25 weirdest films of the 70s. I guess it just made the 70s. It has a big.
Is it on?
has a
Is it
big
on
cult
DVD?
following.
Is it on DVD? Ryan?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
it is. It was put on DVD by Blue Underground.
Ah. Well, let's play the trailer. Let's see if the trailer gives us any clue as to what it is.
It started high on a lonely note.
There he is, Darren.
It all started that day on the beach near Istanbul. Or did it? It started the instant you saw her.
Oh, it's got nudity. Whoops. I don't know. Wait. Ryan. I saw Klaus Kinski. Wow.
A strange young
He made a great
musician
Nosferatu.
floating high on a lonely trumpet drifts from Istanbul to Rio de Janeiro, but he can't erase a vision of death and beauty. Even a love like he has never known or dared imagine can make him forget.
Tell me, how did she hook your mind?
She was dead. So anyway,
That's Barbara McNair.
Yeah. So it was a
Well, like Paul Harvey would say, the rest of the story.
Well, when you come down, bring the DVD.
Well, here's the thing. I thought that film was really weird and interesting, and loved the music in it. And I really loved James Darren's performance, and he's quite a successful entertainer out in Hollywood. And my producer works with James Darren. So one day, I've met him twice now.
Oh, wow.
I was in the studio, and Mr. Darren
James
came
Darren?
in.
Yes.
From Time Tunnel?
T.J. Hooker?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And T.J. Hooker?
Yes.
Oh, wow. And he could sing, of course.
Yeah.
What was his big hit? Ryan, you know it. I'll let you say it.
Let Ryan talk.
His last hit was called "I Will Give You All" or something like that. I'm trying to think of his first
That's
one.
okay. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. It's okay.
The Gidget movies. I think something from one of the Gidget films, maybe.
It's okay. Continue. I just was impressed that you talked about James Darren. That's
What
incredible.
was his hit? Do you know what the first one was?
Yes.
No, I don't.
Hang on.
I don't. But Chance probably
Off the top
knows.
of my head, I don't know myself. I thought you might know. James Darren, he did have a big hit. It was a God. Hang on. Well, continue on with your James Darren story, and I'll chime in.
But his real success went on as even a director and actor for many years, and he's still out there gigging in Vegas and stuff, and he looks fantastic. He just does not age like Mr. Boone just seems to be slow too on that.
Yes. Well, Dick Clark was known for that too. It was Gidget. Gidget Goes Hawaiian, by the way. It was his first hit. Gidget Goes Hawaiian.
I don't. But there was another song. I'm having a brain toot. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
So I was in the studio, and walks James Darren, and just a week before, I had been back in Michigan with my friends having a screening of Venus and Birds. So I couldn't help but bring up, my friends and I, we loved watching Venus and Furs, been watching it for years, and he just goes, oh no, not that movie. and then I said, oh no, I know it's a little eccentric, but the art house world really thought it was pretty cool in hindsight, and it's very stylish, and so he kind of puffed up a little bit about it, and he's like, well, it is a cult following, and I'm like, yeah, I know.
I was gonna say it must be a cult following because it has that look to it, even the way it was
Was
shot.
it Venus or no? Venus? Did he sing the song Venus?
No, that was Frankie
Venus.
Avalon.
No, that was
Frankie Avalon did that.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he did have a hit song. I'll shut up. I'm just
but
making a fool of myself. So.
Yeah, he was mainly an actor. That was mainly.
But he had a big hit. Oh, well, okay. Oh,
well, he did have a big hit with a song called the title song of the film Gidget. I mean,
He
the
did.
song
He
Gidget
did.
was
And Goodbye Cruel World was another one. Goodbye Cruel World.
I'm off the
going
John
to
service,
Circus.
blah, blah,
That was
blah,
another one he did, which was a big
Gidget
hit.
Goes Hawaiian. I see that.
Well, that's
but
what I said.
Gosh, I thought there was something else. Okay.
Anyway,
Huh.
yeah, but he
anyway,
he's
exactly.
a good crooner. He's a good singer. He's a good singer.
But he got to hear a little bit of this new album I was working on, and he was standing there listening to it. And I was nervous, but boy, I just never felt like I had been knighted.
Wow.
He said a little bit of an expletive, so I won't say it. I'll clean up. But he just turned to me, took off his sunglasses, and said, "Shoot, man, you sound fantastic."
So daggone, I wish I had your voice right now.
He's got a fine voice. I love his recordings, and some people don't realize this. He was pretty much an honorary Rat Pack member.
Yeah.
He was with those guys a lot, with all of them.
Now, does he ever do? I would think someone like him, just like Wayne Newton. He can't really sing that good anymore, so he does a bar act, so to speak, where you go in and you pay money and you sit down. And he tells stories and shows videos and stuff like that. It's supposed to be a pretty good show. But you would think James Darren could do a small room or something in Vegas. Even with
he does. He does more than small
so
rooms.
Does he?
He's got a big band, and
good deal.
I
didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah. I was honored one night because he heard my arrangement of "In the Still of the Night." That was written by my friend Dave Siebels, a great arranger out in L.A., along with David Diggs, another great one, for big band and all kinds of jazz. And he liked it so much he wanted to include it with his band, and he gave it a shot in his show with his big band. That was pretty neat.
Now, when you were out here before, and we all went and saw Don Kennedy. Did Don ever play any of your stuff on his big band jump, or was he just strictly big band jump, old school?
I can remember being in the farthest northern tip of my home state, Michigan, and hearing in the 90s, "Welcome to Hubbard's Cupboard." Hubbard's Cupboard was the name. Where that name, what it even means, I have no idea. But it was great. It was a great show, jazz music, and he hosted it. And boy, he was everywhere. Yeah. He was everywhere. Everybody was hearing that across the nation.
Well, he also syndicated a show called the Don Kennedy Show, which he played, other stuff besides big band music. Yeah. So I think then it was. Yeah, he played your music on that, I do believe.
Yeah. Because I think you gave him some CDs. I'm pretty sure you brought some CDs and gave them to him. Right,
yes, I did. And then it was something to then recognize his voice when I'm seeing this elderly gentleman dressed as a cowboy on Adult Swim bumps at 4 a.m. going yeehaw and shooting off guns. I'm like, wait, I know that voice. And then sure enough, I got to meet him with you and Tom and Al. Yeah. And it's like, oh my gosh, Hubbard's Cupboard also does some work with Adult Swim. Yeah.
I never will forget that Don told us when we were there, because he did a lot of stuff for Adult Swim. Yeah. He says, I have no idea what's going on over there. I just read the lines.
And get a check, collect a check.
He was clueless of what they were doing, but he did say, he said, they're just some weird folks over there.
Well, Bill Tush even said the same thing too, to some degree.
Strange people.
Yeah, just some unusual fellows over there. But that's what it took to make cartoon Adult Swim what it was and what it is.
And they most Mike Lazo retired, and who ran the Cartoon Network, and his friend.
Did that happen, Al?
Yes, he left in October.
He retired. Wow.
Well, they retired him basically. It was in October when he left.
Oh, I'm sad to hear that. Is Mr. Crawford still on?
He was still there, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good. I can't imagine that place without them. They just have done so much. They are.
In a long story short, how I met Lazo and John and then Keith Crawford was I was a projectionist in Atlanta downtown at the Columbia Theater, and Keith Crawford was manager of the theater, and Mike Lazo worked the concession stand.
Oh, so I didn't know that.
And so I was working at Turner, and they, worked at the movie theater. And then Lazo said, "Can you get me a job over there? I'd like to get into Turner." And I said, "Sure." And so I got him. He worked in the mail department.
Yeah, I remember you telling me
and
that.
then from the mail department, he went to the traffic department. Worked with a guy named Bruce, who ran the traffic department.
Wow.
And so he did traffic for a long time, and then of course he just worked his way up.
That's crazy, isn't it? And he worked his way up pretty fast,
pretty
too,
quick.
from what I
And
remember.
then when he got over at Adult Swim, Cartoon Network, he hired Keith Crawford.
Wow.
And they were buddies, and they're great guys. In fact, Ryan met them. We had pictures taken with them, But they were good friends of mine.
That's great. That's fantastic.
It was a lot of fun.
So, Ryan, what is next for you? I know this COVID-19's got everybody shut down, but what is next for you? As far
that's a good question. What's next for me is playing on the emails and internet with my collaborators in France. Luckily, all of the musicality of the project is in the can.
Yeah.
We can just shoot things back and forth now.
That's good.
And I'll be looking forward to that being finished, I hope, by this summer.
Well, I know a lot of people.
I'm also.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
And as long as I'm still just sitting here for a few months, I found out that some college coursework that I was taking for a couple of years from 2010 to 2014, I didn't realize this, but I was sitting on a general applied science degree, and all I have to do is finish 4 classes online to have it. So
good.
I'm going to take that. There's a local college throughout Michigan, and I'm going to finish it through one of them online since the campuses will be closed.
Well, that's good.
Good for you, Ryan. Ryan, we thank you for your time, and will you please come on the show in person once the airlines are running again strong? Please.
I would love to.
Yes.
I would love to. And if you guys do a crooners show, I'd love to be a part of that.
Well,
too.
We are definitely doing that. That's on the docket of our topics once we get 100%. But thank you for your time. Thank you for being on our show. We're going to clear the lines. We have other people wanting to call in.
Okay.
But thank you, Ryan. I hope to meet you in person. You're a nice guy. Very impressed with your talent.
Why are you saying goodbye to Ryan? We're not through talking to him.
Well, actually, I don't mind because like everybody, I've got a list of 12 people at all times to call while this is all going on across the nation. So I promised someone a phone call at 8 o'clock, and we're already past that, so I better make that call.
Hey Ryan, well, call me later in the week, okay?
I will.
Ryan,
I will.
Thank you
guys
very much.
Okay. All right, Ryan.
Oh, thank you guys.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yes, enjoyed watching you.
Okay,
Take care.
buddy.
Thank you, Ryan.
Bye.
How long have you gone?
He was on for a good 30.
That was a great interview, was it not, Al?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was great. It was fantastic.
How long has your show run?
We've gone about an hour and 11 minutes.
Oh wow!
Great.
There's somebody
Great.
else calling
This
right
is just for Facebook. So
Hang on a second.
time really doesn't matter. Are you recording though, Tom? Out of curiosity,
No,
are you doing audio recording?
No, I'm not. Hang on just a second. Hello, go ahead. You can. You're on the show. Who is this? Who is this?
Hey, this is Danny. How's it going?
Oh, it's Danny.
Danny.
Okay.
Ah.
Hey, Chance, please don't shout.
Don't shout, Danny. Don't shout, Chance. We can hear you. We can hear you. How you doing, Danny?
It's Chance shouting again.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's
I'm
shouting.
setting the wizard.
He doesn't know better. He's on his phone.
he doesn't know how to work a microphone.
Anyway, so what's new, Danny? What's been keeping your time occupied during this COVID-19 thing that we've got going here?
Well, luckily, I'm still able to go to work. They've not shut the restaurant down entirely.
Oh, that's
good. With all of the restrictions and stuff. So, yeah, so I'm still getting a paycheck and stuff. Keeping our moving around to a limited basis. But you guys are looking really good on the the live.
Thank you.
thing.
Thank you.
Isn't that set cool? I mean, it's a collection of toms, but it's a set.
Yeah.
It just looks amazing.
Yeah.
Please don't shout
Well,
at the
I can see the
microphone.
Superman statue. That's really cool.
That's George Reeves as Superman. That's the Superman that Al and I know. So very good. Remember that collector show you did, and me and Tom Hudgens showed up, and
The film caravan
the
show.
film caravan show,
Yeah.
and Lash LaRue was there. Buffalo Bob Smith from Howdy Doody
Allen
was
was
there,
there.
and Kirk Allen, the original serial.
I got his
Super-
autograph on an 8x10.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was great. I got a picture
Lash LaRue I have.
of Chris hugging Kirk Allen and everything as a little kid. But that was a great
Also,
show.
also the guy that played on Mr.
Oh,
Ed.
yeah.
Mr. Ed.
Well, he was there.
He was there.
I can't think. What was his name? Chance
Alan.
who was on Mr. Ed. Wilbur. He played Wilbur. I can't think.
Well,
of his
no,
name.
Wilbur was the
Oh
horse.
gosh,
No,
I
no,
know
Wilbur was
Alan.
Alan. It wasn't Alan Thicke.
Anyway, he was there.
But
and
so was another Western guy. I can't remember his name. I've got his picture here.
That wasn't one of my shows, Mr. Ed.
I know, but still, it was.
Tom.
I'm just saying. No, it's fine. I'm just saying.
Anyway, I digress. I'm sorry.
Tom will usually have the clip for the theme song. A horse is a horse. The course.
Of course, of course, yeah, of course. We
Tom is quick on the draw.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, by the time this sentence is finished, he'll be on it. As I look up, Alan Young.
Alan Young was his name, and me and another show, me and Al were in an elevator with him, and he was wearing a Smokey the Bear type hat, and
you know what other movie he
was-
was in that was a classic?
what's that?
The Time Machine. With
Oh,
Ryan
of
Tate.
course.
Yeah, Alan
The
Young.
Time Machine.
Of course,
Yeah,
the
he was
Time
in that.
Machine. Of course, the Time Machine.
H.G. Wells,
Yes.
based on the book.
He was definitely.
That was a great movie with the Morlocks.
Yeah.
The Morlocks. Yes. Monsters.
The Morlocks. Yes, they were there.
Oh, I love that movie. Time After Time did a tribute to that. I love the
right.
movie Time After Time from
right.
1979.
That's right. And here's the theme.
Ask the horse, he'll give you the answer that you endorse. He's always on a steady course. Talk to Mr. Ed.
Anyway, I brought you guys back up so you wouldn't interrupt the theme.
I'm sorry. Can I just say Time After Time was directed by Nicholas Meyer, who directed Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, arguably one of the best of the original series Star Trek feature films of all time.
Oh, sure.
Enough said.
Yeah, enough said. So
Enough
Danny,
said.
now that you're working, you're pretty much working every day. It's pretty much takeout stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean they're doing delivery only. We can do curbside stuff. Business and everybody's moving forward. Certainly an unfortunate set of circumstances. Downtown Athens is a ghost town. There's all those bars that just don't serve food.
Wow.
So it's sort of kind of creepy driving around Athens. It's not the same energy.
Yeah. Yeah, because
But Danny, you're still employed then. That's good.
So I am better off than a lot of people currently. So I'm thankful for that.
Please say your establishment, Blind Pig in Athens, right on the square, right? The main location, right?
Yeah, there's two Blind Pig locations, and also the same ownership is the Fully Loaded Pizza at 5 Points in Athens, and also in Walkinsville.
Can we address something that came up in private conversation? Susan, Tom's lovely better half, went to a different location that you don't run and had a bad experience. I talked to you about this offline. That's not under your control because you're the general manager, right?
Correct.
I just wanted Tom to know that. That wasn't your place that she had a bad experience at.
I remember. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're still working and still procuring a paycheck, as it were, as many are not. And that's a fortunate thing, and I hope it continues. And I hope all this is behind us soon. That's all I can think of.
Absolutely, I'm ready for it to end.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to sign off here, guys. I just wanted to say hello. It's good to see you guys, even through this digital media. Great show. You guys are looking great. Stay safe, be well.
Thanks, Danny.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Danny.
Have a good one, my friend. Stay safe out there.
Al and Tom both look great. They do.
Yes, we look fabulous.
Well, thank you, sir.
Even though I'm still missing my 2 teeth there. So 678-570.
Don't.
Oh, you know what?
You admitted it. Oh no, you admitted it.
We can call you Bubba.
Oh,
Call me Bucky now.
We're gonna call him Bubba.
Bubba.
it's not funny, guys.
Well,
that's not funny.
I went to a certain a national chain of dental places, let's call it, on last week. Nice offices, and they sit you in to show you a video, and they take an X-ray and all this sort of stuff. And you get to meet the dentist. The dentist comes in and shakes elbows with you, and blah blah blah. So she told me was what we really want to do is rip out all of your teeth on the top, even though those good ones, and just replace the whole thing because you have
to the tune of
$29,000.
Ooh, pocket change.
Yeah.
How about
Now, if I just want to have the 2 front ones taken care of, it was 14 or 15,000. It was stupid.
You're kidding.
No, it's stupid money. I mean, stupid. And we're talking implants here. We're not talking.
You can go get a wooden tooth and put it in. George Washington had wooden teeth.
He had wooden teeth. Yeah.
So, but
So
it's
anyway.
terrible.
Well, listen, we've been going for well over an hour. We'll see. Chance's call started at an hour and 20 minutes ago, and we were going a good 5 minutes before then. So yes. So
Quiet.
we're probably gonna call it an evening because it's starting to get about 8:30.
It's dark outside.
It's dark.
Unless we get some calls, yeah. But I'm grateful for this time, guys. I mean, thank you, Al. Thank you, Tom.
Yes.
For doing another show update today. That's 3 we've done. One I did with Tom, and one Al and Tom did together. And
Wait, there's another call. Hey, go ahead, caller. You're on the phone.
thank you.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm calling in. I thought the topic was what you're doing to stay busy while you have to be at home.
Yes, that's it. That's correct. So wait.
Well,
Who is this? First of all.
This is Judy in Atlanta.
Okay, Judy.
Hey, Judy. Nice to see you. Or
Nice,
talk to
nice
you.
to hear you.
Nice to. Oh, I see you, but I'm glad to say you don't see me. That's the advantage.
Oh,
when you're home.
Well, I'm just like the 4th time I've needed that rim shot. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead, Judy. So what have you been doing to occupy your time?
Getting up early and cleaning every closet and every place in the basement and organizing the whole house.
There you see.
Donating to Goodwill.
Wow.
That's what I need to do.
I thought Judy at Goodwill wasn't taking anything. You're just storing it away for
They
them
are,
later.
but see, no, I heard on the radio one time they were saying they're begging people not to, but that wasn't in Georgia. That was another place.
Oh.
If you look online, different ones are taking it. They're not open, but they're taking it. I know the Buckhead one is open.
Okay, so
And,
they're stockpiling, basically.
I guess.
what
I
it
think they
amounts to.
have huge trucks that come in and pick up things, so they probably have, who knows where it's going.
They probably
But
take
it's
a lot of
just-
stuff and move it to other states. I guess if they're overcrowded with stuff, I would guess.
A lot of it goes overseas. Lots
Oh,
goes
yeah, okay.
to Africa and stuff like that. Clothing.
Well, so I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. So are you still working? Are you retired, or what's the scenario?
Well, I have a business, an antique business, but right now, of course, that's closed. So I'm organizing everything, and it's just kind of fun to go through and be in the mood to get rid of things that you bought and you paid money for, so you never want to get rid of them, but you never use it. So
Yeah. Good for you. Good for you. Goodwill
Good
needs
for
that
you.
stuff.
Good, yeah. No
Hello?
kidding. Hello. Who else? Somebody else called in. Sorry, Judy. Are you there, Judy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm there, but I'm ready to go. But your show looks really good, and you all sound great. And,
Okay,
and
we
it's
appreciate
fun
it.
that you're on. I
All right.
really enjoy it.
All right,
Well, thank you,
appreciate
Judy. You're so sweet. I
Okay.
appreciate that.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye now. So, Chance, you still there?
Yes.
Okay. Did I accidentally hang up on you or something, or what? Was it you?
Not me. No, I heard a voice though. I heard someone else. That was interesting.
Oh, well, there's somebody else on the line with us. Who? Go ahead, caller. Who's there?
Hey, James, this is Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
What's going on, guys? Y'all staying safe?
Hey, Jeff. Full disclosure, this is a friend of mine. He sold me my Audi.
Ooh,
I did.
you're the one.
He did, and I've known him since 1983.
Wow.
Since middle school.
Middle school.
And Jeff the comic collector, we talked about him when we did our comic book show, but
Gotcha.
appreciate you taking the time to call in. What are you doing with your family? Now, listen, Jeff's son graduates this year, so he's unfortunately one of the dads who has sons affected by this terrible corona outbreak and the shutdown of society. It's a bad thing. Please, how is Zach, your son, handling this?
Yeah, he's most affected by any of us. I mean, he literally can't go anywhere. He does school online, but even then they're limiting that, and he's only doing 3 classes.
Wow.
But he can't go out with friends. There's, prom is, on hiatus. We get home, we go on walks, we go on bike rides just to get him out of the house. So he's getting it tough. He's taking it like a champ, though. I mean, the Xbox helps him out.
I like when you said it like a champ. Is he dating anyone now? Because that's got to be a challenge if he is. Huh?
Not that I know of. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Well, that's
Zach's a good kid.
Now,
watch a lot of TV, watch a lot of movies.
Now, how has it affected your job and what you do for a living? I mean, how impacted have you been personally, aside from your son?
Other than like traffic is down at the dealership.
Yeah.
But the people that do come out are not, kicking tires. They're out there to get a job done. They're out there to buy cars. So we try to get them, in and out as efficiently as possible.
Now, is this an Audi deal?
Of course, we got all the. But
Jeff, how do you social distance your clients? Like, is there social distancing in the waiting room?
Yeah,
for service?
there is. All the chairs are spread, on that floor. We let them go on test drives by themselves now. We handle everything with gloves, spray down with all sorts of cleaners and whatnot. Wrapping around the steering wheel, all that good stuff. So.
Well, that's so. Is it a new car dealership or what kind of dealership? Without saying the name.
Yeah, new car, Volkswagen.
I can text her.
Okay.
I'll text her and get it.
Yeah, you got to text her.
It's a major operation
Good
that Jeff's
deal.
in charge of.
No, where are you located?
In Alpharetta.
Oh, in Alpharetta. Okay.
But he lives in Marietta, the hotbed of this coronavirus in Cobb County, Georgia.
I'm looking to get rid of my 2019 Nissan Leaf.
We could do that. We've had a few Leafs come in, yeah.
Listen to you. Let's deal. Let's make a deal.
No, I'm buried in it, and I know it. So, well, that's the way it goes.
This is how deals go now. It's on the phone and on the internet now. People are coming in.
No kidding. Because I even had a dealership offer me, wanted me to come in and assured me they were very sensitive to the COVID-19 virus and they clean everything, etc. And they did everything they could without me giving them my phone number, of course, to assure me that I would be safe. So I'm assuming that you guys are doing the same thing at your dealership as well.
Yeah, we have to. We're a Fortune 500 company, and they got rules, regulations that we're following.
So wait a minute.
We're doing the best we can.
No, well, let me ask you another question. Now, I've noticed driving to work every day. I go around 285 by the old Chevrolet plant. The two Nally dealerships. One of them has been bought out by some guy named Mike Riz or something like that. What's going on there?
You're getting close, Tom. You're getting close.
Okay.
You're hot.
Yeah, I figured, but I noticed, right next door, the Infiniti dealership is still Nally, but yet the Nissan dealership, they made sure to know that his name is up there and he's got a billboard. He's bought a billboard and everything.
Yeah.
So what's going on there?
That was a tough store. That was a relatively new store. It just never got up and running.
Yeah.
I think they had like one good month, maybe the third month, but.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Duplicate it.
I'll tell you what.
Frustrated with it.
I went in there twice to buy a brand new car. I didn't get waited on. Twice.
Wow. Yeah.
Twice.
Well, that's probably it.
So I'm just giving you an example. Now there's plenty of salesmen in there, but they didn't give a crap. So now and I say that to say this. I'm sure your dealership is nothing like that. Because my brother, God rest his soul, he used to sell cars, and he would always tell me, if a car salesman let any kind of customer go without getting his address, his name, his phone number, there would be serious consequences. Because obviously that's how you create a sale, is you write that person or you call that person to see if they found the deal that they want to get, whether it's an Audi or a Volkswagen or whatever the car may be. So that's just part of the that's just part of the way. But I'm here to tell you, I've dealt with at least 4 dealerships that could care less. Now this is before. Now this was now. Wait a minute. To be fair, wait a minute. I did have really long hair then. So when I bought that cat, so maybe
you look
that
like an old hippie.
So maybe that was it. Maybe they thought, oh, this guy's not serious. I don't know. But now I got short hair, so. But I'm missing 2 teeth. So they say,
hey, Jeff,
Bubba don't want nothing.
Oh, sorry. Jeff's the guy that I see a lot of movies with, him and his wife Deb, and sometimes his son Zach at the Georgia Theater Company. And now that's a thing of the past. I can't wait to get back to that. Yeah. But Jeff, did you know, I read a story, not to be gross, that those leather seats, Al can speak to this, collect more bacteria
leather seats
than anything because they're hard to clean.
You should get a Lysol wipe and wipe those seats down before you sit on them. Yes.
Before you get in, yeah.
Leather seats, yeah.
Who knew, right? Al, shed this information on me after the fact. I'm like, great. 3 flues later, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wait. Your seats are leather, aren't they, Chance?
Yeah.
Okay.
At home, yeah.
No.
But it's just me. It's not. Think about it. I mean, how many butts are in a theater seat per day? Maybe.
Yeah, no kidding.
Maybe, I don't know, 7 per seat? I don't know. Golly, if they sell out.
Yeah. Susan just brought us some.
Susan brought us some drinks. We have
a delightful beverage. I have a Diet 7-Up, and Al has this drink of choice, a Sun Drop.
Thanks, Tom's lovely wife, Susan. She is so sweet.
So
she really is.
So is Deb still working during this thing, or is it just you?
Yes, she can actually work from home, but since she's splitting time going into the office and home, she does payroll for an accountant.
Oh, that's
she's
good.
an essential employee.
That's good.
So she's still working, and she'd rather work from home, but she has to go in tomorrow. She's a little freaked out about it.
Well, that's good. That's good. So how many days a week?
About the health, yeah.
So how many days a week do you spend at work? I mean, do you typically do 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, or?
I'm at 5 days. I go 5 days.
5 days. Okay, that's not too bad. So should I come look you up and trade my Nissan?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll never say no to that.
Oh yeah, you would. If you knew what I owed on it, you would say, "Well, I can't really help you. Sorry."
Guys, Jeff is the guy to trust when it comes to your car or truck buying or selling needs. Seriously.
Well, that's good. So let's.
Haven't been in a while.
Let's tell everybody where he's at then, so they can find you. So Jeff, do you care to tell where you're at, or do you?
No, it's fine. Nally Volkswagen and Alpharetta.
Ah, Nally.
Volkswagen. I love Volkswagen.
Well, see,
that's what I drive.
That's right. You've got one. And they're right there on Peachtree Industrial, right?
No, I meant South.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You did say Alpharetta, didn't you?
Yep.
There's a bunch of
There's
a bunch of dealerships clumped together over there on Peachtree. So I just assumed.
Yeah, a couple of nice ones. You got Bentley, Lamborghini.
Al, you would look
Porsche,
great.
All of them.
You look great driving a Lamborghini.
Well, you want to buy it?
No, but I'll go with you on a test drive.
Oh, okay, we can do that.
Jeff will trust us. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah?
Sure. Yes, sir.
What is your opinion on electric cars? Do you have an opinion? Do you think they're good? Do you think...
I'm fine. I'm fine with it. I mean, Volkswagen's got about 4 coming out in the next 2-3 years. So
they got a bus coming out too, don't they?
Somebody's calling.
People want to pay for that already. I mean,
yes. Whoops, I'm sorry. I accidentally cut you off. Say that again.
Yeah, because I have no clue on how many.
Hang on, caller. Go ahead, caller. You're on with Jeff and Chance and Al and Tom.
Wow, you can do that?
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic. I'm calling in. I just tuned in. You guys are at a different time today, so I'm a little off.
Yes, we are.
Well, we've only been on 3
this
different times.
This sounds like Ryan.
It is. It is, Ryan.
Jeff, do you need to go? I know you said you're going to watch a movie tonight. Do you need to go, Jeff?
Yeah, sure. I just wanted to check in with you guys. Hope you guys stay safe. We're in the middle of a movie, so I just wanted to call in. And
thank you for stopping your family activity and calling us, man. You're the best.
I'll call you in the future.
And I hope we can go to the comic convention once they get up and going again. Jeff and I go every time, almost. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, Jeff.
Okay.
All right, Jeff.
God
Take care,
bless you,
brother.
man. Stay safe. Give my affection to Zach and Deb.
We'll
talk with you later. Bye-bye.
All right, so Ryan, Ryan, what have you been up to?
I was good. Oh, well, look, I just wanted to call in and say hello, Al. Hello,
Hey,
Tom.
Ryan. Hey, Ryan. Good to talk
Nice
to
to
you.
talk to you guys. I know Chance is in the studio, but you would never know it, would you?
No, we wouldn't.
I'm not in the studio.
You've heard that bell go off a couple times.
Hey, Ryan. Chance does. Chance.
Okay, all right.
All
Well,
right,
that's
Chance.
good.
Good grief. You know, Chance doesn't even need a phone. He could just yell and we could hear him.
That's
You know?
right.
I'm sorry, guys.
No,
I mean,
sorry.
please, Chance, don't yell into the phone. Please.
I'm sorry.
I know.
It just
my
kills
goodness.
my eardrums here.
I'm sorry. I know.
So just don't shout.
So Ryan has actually been here at Studio West. He's been sitting literally right over there with the camera. You can't see it right now, but he's been sitting.
Oh, by
that
the way,
direction.
the show sounds fantastic from Studio West.
That's
Everything
good.
sounds great.
That's good. Earlier
Not
it was
that
very
it sounds
distorted.
bad from the other studio, but it sounds fantastic.
No, you don't like my place anymore?
Yes, he does. He wasn't
No,
saying
no,
that.
I absolutely love it.
But wait, stop. How many shows at one time? Listen, how many shows had three locations at one time? None. Now we're down to two, but no big deal. But
I'd be hard pressed to answer
so I'm just
that.
saying,
Yeah.
you know, we can either go to Studio East or Studio West. So we have two
That's
different
true.
places we can go, which is a blessing right there. The only thing is we just need one up near closer to Chance, so we can go bug.
I
him.
need to build a damn studio.
That's
No,
the thing.
what we
That's
need
where I
to
was
do-
going with
Going on
that.
with Chance. I
What we need to
go
do is build one further away from Chance.
Oh,
I know.
King number 4.
Oh, there it is. There it
Don't
is.
shout, Chance. Every time you shout, we're going to hit the bell.
Yeah, there you go. Hit that bell.
So Ryan,
And
what?
here's the problem: if Chance builds a studio, you guys will get a word in edgewise.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, I see how it
I
is.
see how it
Ryan.
goes. See,
Chance, you know I love you, buddy.
hey,
I'm
so
just messing with you, buddy.
how have you been spending your
Yeah,
time,
I'm sorry.
Ryan?
Go ahead.
How have you been spending your time?
Well, I work from home, so it hasn't affected me too much. But as far as like just keeping myself busy with outdoors, man, I play guitar. I play guitar, man. I make music, so
That's good.
Ryan. And
Yes,
that's one
my
thing.
friend.
That's one thing. I'll talk softly. That's one thing. I was saying that the good thing about this coronavirus outbreak and people being isolated is they can take up a new skill, and one of those is taking up a musical instrument. I'm going to do that. I'm working out. We talked about it previously, so I'm not going to rehash what we talked about previously.
About your man
But I'm
boobs?
glad you mentioned that about your guitar playing, because that's something I want to finally learn how to do, is play a guitar. Anyway, enough said. Continue.
If that'll keep your mouth shut, I think it's a great idea.
I think it's a great. Listen, I think it's. So does the audience.
Yes.
It's a crazy one.
Yeah, Chance, take up the guitar. That way you won't run your mouth so much. How about that?
Look,
Anyway.
you know what? I will be more than happy to donate 3 guitars to all you guys.
Oh, wow, that's good.
Was
that you, Al? Was that you?
That was a sun drop.
Was that? Where's the bell? Al, shame on Al. Al just belched on the air.
There you go. I hear that bell. I hear the bell.
Anyway.
I hear the bell.
Anyway, that's great. I've got a
No,
drum,
but I have lots of very good.
I've got a
I have
drum
lots of
kit.
recording gear and
I've got a drum kit over here,
Oh,
and you know we could do a jam. You know, you never can tell.
Hey, Ryan, how was that gear holding up that you bought from Al, like the Marlboro sign and the board and all that other stuff?
Oh, I have all of it, man. I love it to death. I haven't had it. I'm waiting on a desk. I mean, ever since this coronavirus stuff, I've
No, I'm not about the power. Have you managed to power the board up? Have you messed with it? You know.
No. Here, what I'm trying. Yeah, here I'm telling you. I've ordered all this stuff to set everything up, but it's all been on. It hasn't gotten delivered yet.
I got
because
a
of
note.
all this,
Yeah, I got a note from
coronavirus stuff.
Amazon saying that they only ship needed supplies
Yeah,
right now.
that's
In
true.
other words, if you order, say, any kind of like electronic gear, they'll ship it, but it'll be a week to 10 days before you get it.
Because I went to order a couple of cables, which is why I went with Sweetwater. And Sweetwater.
Yeah, that's what's going on with me. I've ordered lots of gear, man, and it's taken an extra 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
It is what it is, fellas.
Yeah.
It is
Well,
what
no,
it is.
I think they need to take care of what they need to take care
True.
of.
I think the key,
priorities.
The trick there is to order a roll of toilet paper with it, and you'll get it quicker.
Well, guys, I have stuff I ordered from Amazon we can't use for Al's studio.
Well, speaking of toilet paper, I went to Walmart. What today is? Sunday. It was Wednesday.
Yeah.
And they had plenty of toilet paper. They have plenty of paper towels.
Yeah.
I guess I just hit it at the right time.
I honestly think that there is absolutely no reason why everybody needs to be hoarding the toilet
No,
paper.
I agree. I agree.
There's just no reason for it.
I mean, the Publix literally around the corner from me had everything that I went there for. They still had plenty of eggs.
You know what they attribute it to?
Bread.
It's just social media.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right.
It is.
But you look down there,
Absolutely.
Yes.
paper aisle. It's bare shelves.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Same with the Lysol products and the Lysol wipes. Nobody's got
Well, I
it.
can understand the Lysol wipes, maybe, but not toilet paper and paper towels.
Well, I can understand it, but I can't understand it because there's not necessarily a shortage of them. The factories
I
are
got
still
plenty of
working.
both. I've got enough toilet paper to last me the rest of the year. Plus, but I've always had it. Now, I did get because I live alone and it's just me. But I bought like 3 packs of it because they had their shelf was full of it. They had plenty of toilet paper and paper towels.
Yeah, you had to.
Yeah. So
Well, when all this stuff started, we just had happened to have to get a bunch of toilet paper. We just needed it. We needed to stock up for the family.
Right.
You're so lucky.
Well, when you
That's
have a family,
ridiculous.
I can understand you go through it. Like a friend of mine, he's married. And
Yeah,
of
it's
course,
ridiculous.
women go through toilet paper a lot more than men do.
Oh, there's.
How are you guys holding up with toilet paper? Al and Tom, how are you holding up?
I got plenty.
I got plenty. I got enough to last me the rest of the year almost.
I've got a whole bale of it.
All right, I see Tom looking at his watch. Do we need to wind this up, or are you guys?
Because we're going over.
Do you need to go to the bathroom?
We've gone 2 hours.
Yeah, look what time it is.
I got here at 6 o'clock.
I always enjoy talking to you fellas. I got to go eat dinner. We just got done cooking, but
Hey, well, Ryan, it was always nice to
thanks
talk
a
to
lot.
you. You're a nice guy. You're one of my favorite people that's been on the show.
Oh, that's
actually.
great. That's great. Well, we look forward to when you're here in person.
And all you guys.
Okay.
Ryan, you're a friend of the show, and you're a friend in real life. Thank you.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right, you guys
Enjoy your
take
meal.
care, man. I'll talk to you guys
Okay,
soon.
my friend.
All right,
my
love you,
friend.
brother.
All right.
Take care.
All right, love you guys. Bye.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. And
Yeah.
Chance, when we say goodbye, don't shout. don't say goodbye
sorry.
or anything like that. Just say.
Al, baby.
Al,
You got to
baby.
remember, I don't have headphones on. I'm at a disadvantage. I'm just.
Well,
talking
but you
into
don't
a
need to
phone.
shout goodbye after we say goodbye.
That's
anyway.
right.
Okay, I won't.
Well-
You were good today, and I appreciate y'all doing a little show while you're together eating burgers. That's great.
That's
That's
right.
good.
So
It's been fun.
We're gonna sign off here, and we're gonna say goodbye to all of our Facebook folks.
And thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it.
Yeah, we really do. And we were only expecting this to be only 30 minutes, but it ended
Yeah.
up being almost 2 hours. So thanks for calling.
We
all
got
the
all these
calls.
calls.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
Tom, may
Yeah.
I request the medical center
Well,
for a closeout?
Well,
please?
here's the problem with that is I don't have that queued up, and that's the problem.
Okay, that's cool.
But that's the problem. So that
Let's
would,
just say goodbye.
That would be an issue.
I got to go home anyway.
Yeah.
All right. See ya.
All right, y'all be
Bye. Thanks for
good.
watching.
Oh, he psyched me out.
Y'all take care now. Bye.
Love you both.
Bye.